They thought this pit would be my grave, that the roar of lions would drown out the voice of my God. But even as darkness surrounded me, I knew heaven was nearer than the breath of beasts. I was not born in Persia, I was taken here. A boy of Judah, torn from my home, carried as an exile into Babylon. I have walked through palaces draped in gold, but my heart has always longed for Jerusalem. Kings rose, kings fell, empires shifted like sand. But through it all, I resolved one thing. I would not defile myself. My knees would bow only to the God of heaven. My lips would speak only His truth. And He was faithful. Every step of my journey, He gave me wisdom beyond my years, favor beyond my station, courage beyond my strength. So when Darius placed me above the officials of the realm, I knew it was not me who was exalted, but the hand of God. But men envy what they cannot explain, and envy births schemes. I heard their decree, a law written in cunning, 30 days, no petition to God or man except the king. And they sealed it with the signet of power, binding even the king himself. What should I do? Should I bow quietly in the night? Should I hide my devotion for a season? Perhaps God would understand. No. How could I, who owed Him my breath, deny Him with my silence? If faith only stands when safe, is it faith at all? So I prayed, morning, noon, night, not to defy the king, not to provoke the wicked, but because my soul could not live without His presence. They found me as they hoped, not with sword in hand, not plotting rebellion, but on my knees before the Lord of hosts. They dragged me before Darius. His eyes told the story before his lips confessed it. He loved me, he trusted me, and he knew he had been ensnared. He labored till sundown, searching for some law, some loophole, but the decree was iron, irrevocable. My fate sealed. At last he gave the command, and the guards bound me for the den. Yet before I was lowered into darkness, Darius whispered, a plea more than a decree, "May your God, whom you serve continually, deliver you." Those words carried more faith than he realized. The stench of beasts filled the air. Their roars shook the walls. Their eyes glowed like coals in the dark. My flesh quivered, but my spirit remembered. I whispered, "O Lord, into your hands I commit my spirit." They circled me. Their breath burned hot on my skin. Their growls rumbled like thunder in my chest. Any moment, teeth would tear, bones would break. But then he came, a messenger of the Most High. An angel of the Lord stood between me and death. The lions roared, but could not strike. Their jaws snapped shut. Their strength turned to stillness. They lay down, tamed by a presence greater than mine. And there, in the pit of lions, I rested. For I was safer in the den with God than in a palace without Him. Then I heard a voice shouting from the outside, "O Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to deliver you from the lions? O King, live forever. My God sent His angel and shut the lions' mouths. They have not harmed me, for I was found blameless before Him and before you. And they lifted me from the den, not a scratch upon me, not a scar. My deliverance was not in silence of lions, but in the power of the living God." The wicked who schemed against me, They were thrown into the very den they designed, and before they touched the ground, the lions tore them apart. Justice swift, justice sure. And Darius, once deceived, now lifted his voice to all nations. The God of Daniel is the living God, enduring forever. His kingdom shall never be destroyed. His dominion shall have no end. I was but a servant, an exile in a foreign land. Yet God made my trial a testimony. He delivered me, not to preserve my life alone, but to proclaim His glory to the nations. My friend, faith will not spare you from the den, but faith will keep you in it. Whatever lions you face, fear, betrayal, despair, know this: the God who shut their mouths for me still reigns today. What lions stand before you? Share your story in the comments. I want to hear it. And if this testimony strengthened your faith, subscribe for more biblical stories brought to life.